Welcome to the fourth episode of our Let's Play Clash of Clans series, where we wrapped up the last video getting started at Town Hall 6, and let's take a look at my base now. Now, we left the last video having built all of the new buildings for Town Hall 6, and if you take a look now, we ended up upgrading all of them to max level for our current Town Hall, which only gives us a little bit left to do. Upgrade our Town Hall and build that clan castle. So we're going to be doing that today, but before we do so, I did end up pulling a sick base design from one of the best YouTubers I've ever seen. It was this guy called Play Clash of Clans who created this base design in 2015, so let's go ahead and set it active as our base for 2025. That looks beautiful. So before upgrading the town hall, let's go ahead and build our clan castle. I got a great comment from Carlos who said that, hey, even if you're not planning to join a clan right now, you can store resources inside of your clan castle. Very nicely done. We'll go ahead and do that. I believe this air sweeper is going to go on the outside. We will throw that clan castle in the center, and okay, we are good to go. Let's upgrade that town hall. By the way, my town hall is on the outside. Is this still a thing in Clash of Clans? Does it make sense to have your town hall on the outside? I need to know if this is something that I'm remembering from 2014 or if it is actually something we should be doing inside of the game. Okay, we're not even going to pay attention right now. We're going to ignore all of Supercell's warnings. We are going to gem that town hall to Town Hall 7, and I have to say, Town Hall 7 is one of the most beautiful town halls in all of Clash of Clans. We're also going to get a builder potion, which I saw people in the comments saying that I should use inside of videos because it makes my builders build really fast. Let's do that. Look at all of these things. Things look different right now. November season is here. There's going to be rewards every month. Okay, I like what I see. It looks like I'm going to get extra resources every month for doing things on the pass. Interesting. I also had this telescope pop up, which I assume is for the new update coming out. Don't forget that your boy was in the first Clash of Clans cartoon ever. Let's go ahead and use our first magic item ever, the builder potion. This is going to be glorious. What does this do, by the way? A research potion? Okay, I like that. Let's go ahead and do that. And all right, it's time to start building. Let's see what we got new inside of Town Hall 7. First and foremost, we are going to get another army camp, one of the most glorious new things that you can end up building. We're going to get what's called a hero hall. I have no idea what a hero hall is, so I assume it's a hall featuring heroes. Brilliant commentary on this channel. Let's go and upgrade that right now. A dark barracks, man, it has been a while for the dark barracks inside of Clash of Clans, so let's do that. Dark Elixir drill is going to go down. We are probably building these lightning fast given the fact that they are all level 1. And with that builder potion brewing, one builder is left. Let's go and use that on a brand new air defense, and so far so good as the builds get going. Now I do need to drop a bunch of resources on walls, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that air defense. I have 6 million of each that I can hold in my storages. That seems crazy. Like, I need to look back at my old videos and see how much you could hold in the past. That does not seem right. So many walls to end up upgrading. I guess I will just upgrade all of those at the same exact time. That's crazy. Let's make another box of walls right here just so we can upgrade those and spend our resources. Let's go and get that done. 1 set of walls, 2 sets of walls, 3 sets of walls. Yes, we missed some stragglers on the other side. Let's get those all the way maxed out before hopping on these other ones. And okay, we are good to go on walls already for Town Hall 7. These walls, by the way, some of my favorite in the entire game. Never forget when they released those electro blue walls, by the way, and the community rioted for how ugly they were. All right, since we have a builder, we can do a couple of these instant builds. Let's get the bomb right there. We have, it looks like, a seeking air mine that we can get for the very first time. Very nice. Our second of the giant bombs being built, and the rest of the new builds are going to be building. So let's do the hidden Tesla. Again, what a magical moment in Clash of Clans, getting your first hidden Tesla inside of the game. And before we get into battle, let's gem this hero hall because I have to see what's inside of it, and it looks like we have that barbarian king. Your boy has officially unlocked the heroes. This makes a lot of sense. Rather than the platforms that the king and queen used to sit on, I did get the Grand Warden as well back in the day. Those are the 3 heroes I know: Minion Prince and Royal Champion. Brand new to me. Let's go and drop that hero banner at the very top for the king. We'd love to see that. And okay, I guess it is officially Dark Elixir time inside of Clash of Clans, and we also officially qualify for ranked battles in the game. Town Hall 7 is big. There's a lot going on right now. What is that troop on the bottom right? A headhunter. Interesting. Now, I swear in Clash of Clans esports, I've seen the headhunter take out heroes inside of the game or something like that. I could be completely wrong. Anyways, I'm just going to do some random setup right there. Let's try our first ranked battle and see what happens because I have no idea what's going on. Or I guess not. I guess it doesn't start right now. All right, lightning spell already got taken care of. Let's go ahead and upgrade that now, and that means we can go to battle. Let's get some... Let's get some Dark Elixir right now, and let's see what's cooking for our first attack as a Town Hall 8. Okay, there's a little bit of Dark Elixir here, but already looking through those bases, this was maybe the most I've ever searched on one of the YouTube videos I've done. I probably looked at like 10 to 15 bases. Not a ton of Dark Elixir out there, a ton of gold as well as regular Elixir. I'm assuming that's now going to be the case inside of Clash of Clans, that we're going to have to focus on that Dark Elixir whenever we get into raids. Let's go ahead and take out that storage. I assume he has a collector somewhere. Maybe I took care of it, or close to took care of it already. But okay, that's basically all we wanted from this first attack. Let's head back to base because honestly, from searching, I know that we probably have a ton of upgrades to do already. And this army camp in particular definitely needs to be taken care of. Let's hit this barracks, by the way. We have a couple more troops that we can add in. Healer doesn't make any sense. I mean, honestly, this army composition doesn't make any sense anyways. So I'm going to finally take some advice in the next video. I promise we'll find out what we want to do for our attacks. But for now, more goblins. Let's get that laboratory going so we can keep the spells on upgrading. Back to battle, back to searching for Dark Elixir. And this is what I'm talking about. 900,000 gold, 900,000 elixir. Amazing haul, but Dark Elixir, where are you hiding? All right, 815 here. We will take what we can get right now inside of Clash of Clans. No idea how strong level 1 heroes are, by the way, so we're just going to spray and pray right now. Air defense, I will just take that out as soon as we can. Lightning, still puny, even at level 4. Let's drop those balloons. Let's get the giant going on this wizard tower. This should be an easy wipe. And yeah, ho-hum, not a ton of Dark Elixir spotted so far. Maybe there are better ways to get Dark Elixir inside of the game. Let me know if this is just not finding good bases or if I'm going to have to find a new way to get a ton of Dark Elixir. But for now, we'll just keep it up with our raids. We'll just keep going one by one. I'm sure we'll make our way there. Hidden Tesla's at the top alongside that third air defense. Again, by the time that I just look for battles before going and getting back to my base, this builder potion's been putting in work, and that has been honestly a really sick thing. By the way, I was looking for boosts. I guess like the normal boost thing where you spend like they had 1 gem boost back in the day to get your collectors and your mines going crazy. Maybe it's just these potions or these items that they have. Still figuring out how that all works. Mortar going to go down, which I know is only going to take a second. So let's just go ahead and knock out a quick single player map because by the time I'm done with all of this, I am sure that our base will be almost done. This is playing Clash of Clans literally exactly how it's meant to be played. Quick upgrades, tons of elixir, tons of gold, and a little bit of struggle for Dark Elixir. All right, that single player map put up so little of a fight that we're just going to spam our Barb King and go into one more right now before it looks like our mortar plus 1 other upgrade should get done. I'll drop some goblins towards the top. We'll drop our barbarians all over the place. And at this point at Town Hall 8, I mean, I feel like at Town Hall 8, I was able to finish Sherbet Towers. Maybe at Town Hall 9, I forget exactly which one. So only being at Fakova, which this is maybe the 30th map or something like that, means that we're behind. I'm sure we'll speedrun those in a future episode. Okay, those buildings are going to get done. Let's take a look right now. We have the hidden Tesla to end up building as well. Let's get that done. We have a cannon, which may be the fastest built cannon in the history of the universe. 3 seconds. Make that. Who's this guy? Interesting. Okay, I guess if you have all of your builders busy, you can use that goblin to queue up a 6th builder. Not sure if that's valuable / when that's valuable. I guess if you don't log into your account, you can queue it up and that makes it pretty nice. Another cannon getting done. Make that another cannon getting done. This is literally the cannon town hall level. And these upgrades are the fastest upgrades that I've ever seen. Cannon after a cannon. I'm assuming after cannon. That's another one. This is, I'm not sure how I'm going to go back to regular Clash of Clans without having this 10x builder potion because it is so good. All right, let's get another archer tower started. It looks like most of the upgrades are going to take a little bit more time. Seeing the builders run around so fast is hilarious, by the way. We actually can end up doing this healing spell, so we'll need to get that done before getting that laboratory upgraded so we can get some more spells cooking. 4 upgrades, that is. So let's go ahead and get back to battle, see if we can get some Dark Elixir and get that king up to level 2. I remember getting my king to level 50, I think, on my main account, which, by the way, if you guys haven't seen already, I've been commenting back. I'm going to whip out the main account at some point. Let me know what type of content you'd like to see from the main account because it would be fun to dust it off after 10 years. But yeah, I remember on that main account that getting enough resources to upgrade the king was absolutely horrendous. This base has a little bit of Dark Elixir, so I guess we're going to have to hop in. All right, I should have ended up clicking the collectors to know where that Dark Elixir was. We'll just take care of that, head back to base. One more attack should get us what we need for the king upgrade. This guy has a ton of Dark Elixir, so maybe we finally found the right base to end up attacking. I'm going to drop my king off the jump. Let's get some giants to go in and some archers. And we're actually going to have to, you know, use a couple of brain cells inside of this one. I'll try to take this mortar out so our goblins have a little bit more time to live. Wall breakers probably running to their death. They actually ended up making it, which is shocking. Okay, that means we're in a good spot. We can drop a couple of our wizards. It almost is time to bust out the go wipe, guys. We get that golem. You guys already know what's about to be going down. Barb King going to go ahead and pop the ability. Balloons maybe doing something, and the goblins are ready to rock and roll. Let's get them running straight towards that Dark Elixir storage. That is a maxed out Dark Elixir storage. and that is what we love to see. All right, we'll steal a little bit more elixir. Maybe there's some inside of these collectors. I didn't really check because elixir is not actually the focus right now. That's 2,500 dark elixir. We can head back to base, which basically maxed out our storage by itself. Let's get that Barb King up to the next level. An hour just to go to level 2. I am scared to figure out how many hero levelers are in the game. Does it go to level 200? I have no idea. Let's speed up a couple of these upgrades. Let's get these ones knocked out so we can get through some of the quicker ones just a little bit faster. Cannons. These cannons are begging to get upgraded. What is that gear, by the way? Looks like we need to get that to level 7 to find out. Let's see what it does. Heal spell did get knocked out, so let's go ahead and check the research. We will take some more goblins just so we can loot that much faster. Dark elixir storage, let's go and do that so we don't waste any more from any of our future attacks. And given the fact that we have so many resources, I'm just going to do the most expensive thing we've got. That's going to be the barracks up to the next level to get the dragon. Again, these moments of unlocking these troops back in the day. If you guys remember, I'm sure there's a lot of old school players watching this series just to get a taste of the nostalgia. Unlocking that dragon for the first time, I mean, one of the best feelings you can get inside of the game. Even especially unlocking the P.E.K.K.A, it felt like you had literally just conquered the world. Some of the best feelings that I've had in gaming, I feel like, in forever. So I'm excited to throw it back, get just a little bit of that nostalgia from returning to Clash of Clans. Let's go and take these storages out that are on the outside. We have this dark elixir storage as well that we can take care of. Easy peasy. Barb King is getting upgraded, so we're not able to use it anymore. For a second, I thought they got rid of the, the fact that you could use your heroes when they're getting upgraded. And all right, we'll just start spraying, praying. I guess we can actually just drop our lightnings on this dark elixir drill, not even have to worry about that. That is solid stuff. A little bit of resources inside of this collector. I think we will take care of that, but otherwise don't need to be bothered for the gold. Let's head back to base. 2 builders available once again. The clan castle upgrade is tempting, but we're gonna get that spell factory cooking once again as well. And I did just realize that we ended up missing 4 walls, so I'll show them some love. But otherwise, this is, I mean, there's a lot going on at Town Hall 7. There are a lot of upgrades to do. And also I need someone to tell me what this thing is right here. This guy, I see gems are locked. I have no idea what that does. I'm assuming this is where you buy items. What are these silver things? Maybe you get them from the ranked mode that I unlocked. I'm not worried about it. Let's collect some achievements, get some more of these gems, keep the gems going. We're still at a pretty solid amount of gems, honestly, for having, bought those first couple builder packs. Just under 3,000 is a good place to be. Let's get that elixir storage upgraded right now to spend just a little bit of our gold. And actually, I just realized that I had more gold than my max capacity. That is new for me in the Clash of Clans universe. Back in the day, you get extra gold. That is going bye-bye. I'm assuming that's from that league reward that I got when I upgraded my town hall. So I've probably been wasting a bunch that I haven't needed to end up wasting. And all right, this base has at least some dark elixir. So let's go ahead and go in with our giants. We'll drop some archers to hopefully help take care of this king. And honestly, we're just going to start face rolling once again. Everyone knows the classic face roll term. I even made an attack strategy back in the day called face roll. Which literally I had something standing for every single letter. Glorious times inside of Clash of Clans. Maybe you guys remember that one. Let's take care of that dark elixir. Is there a drill somewhere that I'm missing? Question mark. Okay. We'll just make use of what we've got. I'm assuming the rest is inside of something like the clan castle. Why is there a shield on top of the clan castle at Town Hall? Anyways, another mystery we'll have to figure out inside of this game. Let's go ahead and get another upgrade done. Dark Barracks will get cooking up to level 2. As that cannon finishes itself off, let's go ahead and knock out yet another single player map. Keep this cooking because I would love to get some dark elixir from these single player maps. I need to even check practice as well. I don't know if the practice mode actually has dark elixir because that would be a nice way to get some of it as well. Let's just spray and pray right here. This is quite the juxtaposition. That's my vocabulary word of the day between when I first played and now. First played single player maps, 1 archer at a time. Now, completely no regard for what I'm dropping. Turn off my brain and get to battle. Okay, cannon still being worked on. Back to Danny Boy. Look at these classic names right here. I remember all of them up until good old Sherbet Towers. Invaders. That is news to me. 2,000 dark elixir. We'll take that as soon as we can get it. For now, we'll stick to easy mode. Let's knock these ones out. Barbarian King, spraying and praying as much as humanly possible. Even gonna drop these lightning spells, not destroying any buildings whatsoever. Archers on the outside. Let's head back to base. And man, I don't know how I'm gonna get used to playing Clash of Clans without Hammer Jam. I mean, maybe it's because of my early town halls. Maybe it's because I've had the ability, to get those builder huts. But it feels like we are flying through progress-wise, especially these walls, I feel like, which are normally such a time sink for upgrading inside of the game. Let's get this giant leveled up, spend 200,000 elixir on that. Then, all right, I can't stand watching that dark barracks for another 11 hours, so we're gonna get that done. We'll get this barracks done just to unlock yet another troop. Let's see what we've got. It is the dragon. All right, guys, I've been waiting for this one, so I'm gonna add that back to our army composition. Let's go ahead and knock out the spell factory, and I think the strategy is just to do so many of these quick upgrades when we're doing videos. That way I can just keep doing them over and over and over again. Archer tower gonna get taken care of. Cannon as well as more orders need to go down as well. And okay, those are cooking. We're talking 30-minute or less upgrade time. So these ones are back to back to back. And I need to savor that right now because I'm sure at Town Hall 15, whatever Town Hall that things get absolutely insane, I'm going to be wishing for these 30-minute upgrade times. Some quick upgrades getting done right now. So let's head back to battle to see if we can find some Dark Elixir. And all right, it is sort of hard to turn down a free 500 Dark Elixir on the outside. So let's do that. Elixir is the only thing that we need for the rest of our army composition. Dragon going down. Look at that beautiful dragon. I even remember seeing like in the last year or two of Clash of Clans esports that like dragon spam became a legit strategy. Hopefully I'm not thinking of E-Dragons, but I love to see it. Dragons just remind me of classic Clash of Clans. Even their design, they're like sort of ugly from a design perspective. No offense, dragons or anything like that. But that's what I love to see. All right, that elixir is going to go down. I'm going to test something, by the way. Okay, I'm assuming you can't lightning storages to steal resources. It still works for gold mines and elixir pumps, but that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense that you can't just literally lightning because spells are free now and then go back to your base without having to do literally anything. Back to our build. Let's see what we've got. Tons of bombs to build. The most exciting upgrades in all of Clash of Clans. We'll cook those up and get back to battle because we are so close to our next Barbarian King upgrade. And at this point, honestly, I'm just excited to see when we get some of these other heroes because again, Barb King, Archer Queen, your bit of old news, Grand Warden, I did play for a little bit as well. That was one of the last things I think released before I stopped posting Clash of Clans on my channel. But the Royal Champion, I've seen it a ton in Clash of Clans esports. I know what it does. I know what its ability does. Not sure if it has multiple abilities, and of course I don't know anything about hero items, so we'll see about that. But the Minion Prince, I am literally clueless. The Minion Prince is going to be the most interesting one. I sort of know what each of the other ones are used for, but the Minion Prince, I couldn't tell you what it does other than the fact that I've seen its name. All right, all 5 of our builders are available again. This army camp has been neglected. Let's go ahead and get that one done. This bomb wants to go down as well. So many quick and easy upgrades to do. Cannon's gonna pop off to the next level, but of course we did end up getting just enough Dark Elixir for our king. That's beautiful. Good old Omaha Beach. Let's get to it. Those air defense down bottom are looking awfully juicy. I feel like at this point, the dragons would be crazy inside of single player right now, so we might have to lean on that in a moment's notice. Wizard's going to go in onto those air defense. Balloon's going to move literally 1 mile an hour. As I miss my lightning, at least it is not a rocket. What am I lightning right now? Wall breakers, barbarians, archers, spraying and praying. Goblin army going down. That'll kill a little bit of time. Let's check out our base. All right, army camp just wrapped up, so let's go and upgrade that to the next level. Every army camp upgrade, so meaningful inside of the game. Clan castle upgrade, I'm sure, is important as well. At one point, we will unlock a clan, I promise. Just need to figure out when the moment's right and time it up perfectly. Okay, walls of steel next on our list. Again, not a single air defense looking us and staring us in the eye means that this dragon is going to go ham. Mass spamming of goblins, mass spamming of barbarians, and I'm sure by the time that this is done, at least one upgrade will be available in our base. Okay, well, maybe not an upgrade, but at least something we can do inside the lab. Let's go ahead and cook up the dragon. I mean, 500,000 elixir that'll at least make a dent on the reserves that we have right now. Cannon getting ready to get done. Let's let that wrap and get our first 3-star for the achievements inside of the game. Cannon being done means that we can at least start an important upgrade in this Dark Elixir drill. I can tell that Dark Elixir is going to be so valuable returning to Clash. Let's head back to battle and get some elixir though to fill up those storages. And I did see that there's now the star boost for having a couple of successful battles inside of the game. So no longer is it a complete face roll for resources, but also you're going to end up wanting at least getting 1 star so you can build towards those bonuses. From what I remember, I don't remember the bonuses being insane. So maybe it's still makes sense and people like don't even look at those and just continue to get 0-star attacks inside of Clash, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. By the way, I should have paid attention to this Dark Elixir. I was not thinking. Okay, let's drop this. I just short-circuited. Let's just drop that right now. The collectors look interesting. Terrible planning for me inside of this raid. We did get 1 of the Dark Elixir drills. I'll have to lightning this other one. Fortunately, Supercell is going to let me do that. At least we will get 1 star for this one, so that's okay. 800 extra golden elixir for that bonus. Now I am shivering in my boots right now. Supercell always knows how to make an amazing deal. All right, let's go and do another big upgrade, getting that Dark Elixir storage cooking up to the next level. Back to the battlefield where we did find a base with some reasonably good Dark Elixir. Honestly, it's paining me for some of these bases I'm turning down right now because they don't have good enough Dark Elixir, but they still have like a million of other resources. It's going to take some getting used to in Clash of Clans. It's going to taking used to the fact that golden elixir at the very least aren't as premium as they used to be inside of the past. Wizards going down. I Knight. Again, you don't even have to think right now. You can just spray and pray, no conservation of troops. Let's take out these collectors. And again, I'm not even thinking of that Dark Elixir drill, so let's spray and pray. Mortar needs to get taken care of so we can do some work on that drill. Barbarians running absolutely inside of a straight line towards that Dark Elixir drill. That should clean us up and get us the remainder of what's there. And okay, we will get that star to see what that bonus is for getting 5 stars in multiplayer. Let's see what happens. Oh, that is actually really sick. I thought it was going to be like 50,000 gold. All right, that's inside of our clan castle. I'm assuming it's safer there than anywhere else. We'll have to see if that is really the case. Elixir storage still looks like an amazing upgrade. Let's get that done just so we can maximize on what we've got. Spell factory upgrade just wrapped, which means that we can put another spell in the inventory. Rage spell will be the next addition. And since that wrapped up, let's go ahead and get this gold storage cooking before getting into one more battle to max out what we've got. All right, this base had too much Dark Elixir to pass up, so I'm going to get this ready just for the next king upgrade that I'm sure we need to get done. Bomb tower inside of Clash of Clans, by the way. I have no idea what the difference is from that and a wizard tower. I'm guessing the bomb tower only targets the ground. Let me know in the comments if there's something else I'm missing with the bomb tower that we need to make sure that we take care of. Balloon spam, just to say that we did. Dark Elixir drill going down. That should be the rest of basically everything he has, except for what's stored inside of the town hall and the clan castle. And yeah, that's the only reason I attacked this guy's base. We'll wrap that one up. 1100 Dark Elixir. Let's finish off that king to the next level, and let's go and cook up that next king upgrade to wrap up this Let's Play Clash of Clans video. All right, guys, that does it for episode number 4. Tons of stuff done inside of this video. Town Hall 7 is looking absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite town halls to exist inside of Clash of Clans. Make sure you guys are subscribing and checking out the next Let's Play Clash of Clans episode. Use code PAT in the shop. From me and Chief Cat, we will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.